Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning, the way I like it. I ain't got no book, I got an issue, so you already know the deal. Just let you know, brace yourself. I'm loaded. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's handle our business. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? So let's get that together and I ask the question. Do you know you? You will when I'm through. If you pay attention, I got you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Mayat, be true. If you ever had this experience, a good conversation over a useless conversation. Well, what's a useless conversation? One that goes nowhere. It don't inform you, don't enlighten you, don't educate you, just gossip, just useless banter back and forth. I hate that. I used to love it. Now I can't stand it. Okay? Well, all of a sudden no. Let's talk about it. How about that? Because I don't need your opinion. I'm going to give you mine. Yours is for you. Mine is to be expressed here. I have a platform to do just that. So I'm not here to debate or argue. I'm here to teach. Let's go. Good lesson today. Hopefully you get something out of it. If you the one with useless conversation, you ain't going to like it. Bow! Botgun. The truth. Deal with it. We live in a media world, mass media, conversation, communication, and everything that's going on. Okay, but communication, conversating, talking is how we communicate. At one time, I just told you the telepathy lesson. We used to talk telepathy. We don't use that no more. Now we use our mouth, and much misunderstanding and misinterpretation of the words that come out of some people's mouth. He's saying this and meaning that. You hearing it, you think it mean that. That's misunderstanding. Okay, get back to the conversation part. Now, I call people to I think about you, so I can't connect with you that way. I pick up the phone and call you. Conversation. Okay, but I call with intent. Okay, with them, back in the ignorant days, I would call people daily, just useless conversation. How the Yankees doing? You make all that nonsense, okay? And spend hours engaging in useless conversation. And everybody loved it. When I stopped having those useless conversations, my phone don't ring. I get scam calls now. That pisses me off. But nobody calls me no more. I talk to my brother. I said, dude, what the hell happened? His brother, he said, Mark, when you started doing your thing, teaching and living different, nobody wants that. I thought that's what we claim no more. Calm down. Okay. And he the one that told me, your family and your friends won't support you. And I realize now, those who make it, and when the family and friends come around who wasn't supporting them when they was trying to struggle, trying to make it, now they made it, or they do what they had now. Spit at it. I understand now. You didn't back me. You didn't support me. Get out of there. useless conversation are those people who just talk about a bunch of nothing that's going nowhere. How about that? Now, let's talk about, now I get in touch with any of my so-called friends. No one wants to talk to me. My conversations is short. If I'm talking sports, cool. I start talking life and God, yo, man, I got to go. I'll get back with you. I just put it to the test a few years ago. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But again, if I'm talking about it, I've experienced it. I dealt with it. So speaking from that part, not what I heard, not what I read. Okay? Now, I have disagreements, aka arguments, on the phone. And so that's bad conversation. Okay? That's when it goes that way, it goes wrong. And we can't meet on the level where we can conversate. So it goes awry. I don't like them conversations. So I avoid that. To avoid that, don't call. I don't know what's going to happen on the other. If I got to decide before I call you, what do you want? K-Dot, are you really going to do it? No. That time, it ain't worth it. Why? I done took my last 2 years resolutions is I'm not calling nobody. Moving on. 2 years. All right. Good okay, get past that. Uplifting conversations. Okay. Conversation that make you feel good after you hang up when it's over. You just feel like you did something, you accomplished something. You feel good about that. Let's talk about that. Because I had them conversations with my mother-in-law, my brother, my pastor. Not many. What I just named to you, that's as far as the extent that they go. Every now and then I might get one. But pretty much. Good conversations. When you're having them, time don't matter, you know. I'm talking to my mother-in-law. We talked for 3 hours one day. 2 days ago, 4 hours. I spent my whole day in my lab talking to my mother-in-law about any and everything. I talk to my mother every day. We don't get 5 minutes in. Another thing. Big time difference. Okay. But an uplifting conversation when two people have the same agenda and they meet at their conversation point and they can just have fun. And my mother-in-law said the same thing. I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people call me, you know, for advice. She said, but when you call, I got to get in my seat. I got to get ready because I know I'm going to have some fun. That's good conversation. It's make you feel good. And when it's all up, I just felt so good. Why? I covered so much area, got so much off my chest. Those are good conversations. I didn't need her to be my shrink, but we just do that. And she feels the same way. So it's shared. When there's agreement and both parties are satisfied, that's a good deal. In conversation, if both parties feel like they got something out of it, that they got something to chest, they learn something. She said, oh, we do that. We inspire and motivate each other. It's God all the time. I got two people that we talk God. That's it. But just we understand the blessing that we see. We doing good things. So good people, God is in the mix. God wasn't in our mix. We wasn't talking God. God, crazy. We was devils and knew it and was proud of it. Felt, yeah. We was egotistical, braggadocious, ignorant assholes. He was the leader. I followed. How smart was I? Moving on. Again, we do things, but once you realize what you're doing, and you take control of that, it's okay to follow. But at a certain point, you got to make a decision. Moving on. That's what my art teaches you. Be your decision maker. I call my mom daily. Been doing it for years. That's just a routine. Been doing it forever. Okay. Now it's just amped up because every morning we got a little routine that we do. Okay. So, but that's my mom. Okay. But after we talk, I feel good, but we don't talk about a few minutes. She said she got to say, I said, I got to say, we mix up a few things and that's it. Bye. I love her dearly. But my mother-in-law, my spiritual mother, man, we talk for hours. We had two little kids, okay? And that part don't have nothing to do with nobody except her and I meet at that level. We've been doing this for 50 years. And if her daughter found out, she might have a problem. But again, we don't care. We do what we do. I love that. Okay. Now, I talk to my mother a few minutes every day. Now, I talked to my mother-in-law for hours. We have God in common. So every now and then I think we hit a bump on misinterpretation, misunderstanding. And she's big on how she feeling, what she think. And her thing is about this youth suicide. These young people come. I said, Mom, don't care. You don't, no, that's what I mean. Don't get it. See, and she got, you don't care me up here? No, I just don't care about something I can't control. Oh, yeah, I said, there you go. Remember the lesson. Remember the lessons. Okay. It ain't personal with me. All right, let's go. So, but I have morning prayer with my pastor. 6:30, we kicking it. And after we hang up, I feel good. I just feel like I have my daily prayer, my meditation, have my prayer. I'm ready to take on my day. I'm God conscious. I'm focused. I'm amped up. I come and talk to you. That's what I do daily. Okay. For years. All right. This thing just started. All right. Where we at? All right. Here we go. Giving life advice. I call it right. This is life lessons. That can change somebody's life for those who talk also, so they can feel good about themselves. If I can help you help yourself, that don't hurt me one bit. It don't hurt me at all to do that. That's my selfless service that I give to anybody who can use it. Just give it. When Mansa Musa traveled from Mali to the Mecca, he broke the economy for over 10 years. Why? Money, gold, so valuable, so precious. Man, he's giving it away. That's how I feel about my knowledge. I'm gonna get a gun, just shoot him out like I do at the club. Them guys just put the stack of money in the gun, and he just shoot. Get out of there. I can't even understand. I don't have no clue about that. I'm a reasonably intelligent person. Some stuff just don't make sense to me. Why? My moral and ethic code keeps me in my discernment, keeps me where some things, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing it. I don't care what you do. And that's what we need to get better at, be individual, make our decisions for ourselves. Don't let somebody, peer pressure. I ain't never had peer pressure. I never had nobody, never. Be an individual. Nobody care about, I don't care about y'all. They jumping off the bridge. You gonna jump? Nope. Okay. You got to understand of individuality. Be yourself. Well, everybody doing it. My mother told me, where everybody else is going, you go the other way. And I was so upset. Now, I use that same philosophy. Thanks, Mom. See, we don't know at the time that we being educated and enlightened. So the lessons in life was current. And that don't change. Everything she told me when I was a kid, still hold true. I'm like, down. So she wasn't wrong. Okay. Let's talk about that useless conversation, those depressing conversations. If I'm on the phone and I get off and I'm drained, I feel like, man, I done gave birth. What the hell was that about? That's not a good conversation. And that's why I don't talk to a lot of people. Why? I don't want to feel that way. I don't like you draining my energy. I like you to pump it up. I'll pump you up, you pump me up. But don't drain mine. Okay? Some of the people, you got people who are energy suckers. You never have those energy draining conversations. You do with who? You know who you had them conversations with? Baby mama, baby daddy. That's drama. Why? Y'all already at odds with each other. Y'all just doing it to do it. And that's never right. If you lay down together to have intercourse, unprotected, okay, and a baby come, y'all should unite to take care of the baby. That's just my mentality. Moving on. If we did more of that, it would be less of the stuff that we got going on now. That's all. Moving on. All right. We call them love childs. That one night stand, because you didn't protect yourself, it's a possibility. Or there's a few days, all of a sudden, you're going to die. Doc, what's my name? I'm pissing fire. You got burning sensation. No, I'm pissing fire. I'm hot. Put it the wrong place. Moving on. Been there, done that too. Goodbye. Okay. Hollering, expressing anger on the phone will only leave you mentally and emotionally drained. That's why. If you put your energy into that phone, you got all that emotion, you just draining yourself. When that conversation over, man, you feel like you just ran a marathon. You all drained. Why? You can put it all out there for nothing. Nothing. Okay? If you can't have a rational conversation, don't have it. Why? It's a waste of time. That's why. Texting. Okay? This new thing now. They say you texting bold letters, capital letters, that means you're mad. I didn't know nothing about that. I always text in bold letters. So people think I'm hollering at them. See? Ignorance. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't, what that text said, whatever y'all doing, I ain't got time for that. I'm not no kid. I'm a grown man. I could care less about TikTok, Hot, whoever else is out there. I do YouTube. I'm good with that. Facebook, so I'm comfortable doing what I do. So I'm not trying to be in the know. Could care less. Moving on. I'm in the know. I know thyself. Moving on. When someone calls you with bad news, okay, that's okay, yeah. But when it turns into just misery, that petty party, I don't do this either. Okay. Oh, woe is me. Man, spare me that. Snoop, miss me with that nonsense. Why? I can't help you. Anytime somebody comes to me with a situation, I just listen. Just listen. Hey, nothing I can do. So you just listen. Don't give a whole bunch of fake, phony ass bull crap. Just listen. Give them that respect. Okay? Don't do a whole bunch of nonsense, because the end you end up being what? Emotionally drained. Again, putting it in nowhere, putting information nowhere. Like masturbation. You get the feeling. Yeah, okay. But what did you really do? And the reverse of that is, just to have that feeling, don't put yourself in an uncompromising position. So you got to be judicial and be able to make better decisions for yourself in any situation. I just gave you a lesson. Mastering relationships of all kinds. That means lower nature, control, higher nature, intact. You good to go. Why? Your moral code is proper intact. You're good to carry yourself in the proper manner. You fine. Moving on. But when you have these conversations, get back to the lesson, sorry. Having a conversation with someone who's always complaining makes you feel bad. Why? It brings you down. That's what I'm trying to. I'm gonna stop that. I gotta go. I'm not listening to you. It's okay when we talking and but I'm not the one to. No. Okay, that's called useless conversation to me. Useless conversation also are gossip. What do you mean gossip? Talking about sports, talking about the soap opera, talking about Tom, Dick, and Harry, etc. Don't waste my time. That's a waste of my time. I'm not doing that for you, with you, or nobody else. Understand that, okay? I don't have conversations daily with anybody other than the people who I stay in touch with. My pastor, my mother-in-law, and my mom. Outside that, I ain't really, my brother, yeah. But it's a few people that I just ain't even reaching out to. I got a list of people. I used to, every day, check in the people on. Nobody give a damn about how I'm doing, so I don't share it. I'm blessed every day. Okay? But I don't share that. Why? They don't give a damn. Moving on. That's why. So them conversations daily that's about nothing, I don't have no conversation with anyone. Okay? Why? Because what I talk about is God. If that's not going to be the topic of conversation, we ain't going to be talking long, if at all. That's how I do it. My conversations, understand this, my lessons are all about God. I'm here standing for God to get you to know Him for yourself. I ain't here preaching about how good God is. I ain't got time for that. That preaching doing that nonsense. I'm here teaching you how to get to God so you can earn your blessings on your terms. My conversations are about God. And that's why, I don't have too many conversations. If you want to conversate about a bunch of nothing, Snoop, miss me. Don't even call me. It's a waste of my time. Okay? Some people look and say, nah, that's not good. Okay? Call the IDs for that purpose. You look over and see, voicemail. Man, every time I call you, I get the voicemail. That's just Real. All right, let me go. I see this is getting too much fun. Let me get out of here. Now, as a master teacher, I talk constantly. Some people enjoy the conversation. Some people can't stand it. Personally, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. But because what I'm saying, I'm talking about, I call it useful information. Again, I teach. I'm not here to say a whole bunch of nonsense. No, I'm teaching. I'm giving you something you should use or could use. And that's why I'm giving it to you, for you to use. Not to just listen here. He got some good stuff. No, use it. I do. If what you're conversating about has no purpose, why have a conversation at all? I don't get that I don't do nothing just because. That drives me crazy. Last one, again, appreciate you tuning in. Let me get this thing over with. I got to go to the gym. All right. When I'm talking, I'm teaching, and I'm trying to enlighten you. I'm trying to inspire you. I'm always going to try to educate you and hopefully motivate you, okay? That's my conversation. That's what I come here to do for you. I'm not here to argue, debate, or no, none of that. I'm here to teach a philosophy and concept that you can use. That's what I do daily. My conversations are good. Why? Because it's an enlightener. I'm here to enlighten you to what? Yourself, God, your higher self, whatever. I conversate to inspire and educate those who choose to listen to what I give you daily. Some days a lot, some days a little. That's okay. But the conversation or the lesson I give is always right on time. Jesus ain't got nothing on me. All right. Now, in my conversations, I try to motivate you to what? Do better for who? Yourself. I ain't the cheerleader. I ain't with the rah-rah, pom-pom. I ain't the motivation, pat you on the butt. No, I'm just giving you information. All you got to do is use it. I'm self-motivated. So I just give you what I got and let you have at it. Simple as that. If my conversation motivates you to be better, I'm doing my job. That's my intentions, okay? And they're all admirable and pure. I don't have no ill will, no bad intentions. So understand that. If we are conversating, it's for a reason, a purpose. That's right thing philosophy. I don't talk about nothing to nobody. Simple. If we mixing it up, it's a reason and purpose. Other than that, I shut up. Why? I don't waste my time. I know when to stop talking. I know who to talk to and when to shut up. I got a lesson coming right after this about, speaking of that, you can't enlighten ignorant people to their ignorance. That's going to be fun because I take it personal for people I'm around. It's going to be a little bow right between the eyes for them. Wrapping it up. Again, appreciate you. I only engage in God conversations. On the phone, in person, don't make a difference to me. If we're going to conversate, we better put him in the mix. Why? If God ain't with us, we ain't together. That's my concept. And if we can't have a conversation about God, we don't need to talk. Good conversation, God. Useless conversation, anything else. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I've never known my right thinkers who have good conversations have passed away. I don't miss the useless ones. I'm out.